Welcome back to Paint and Dan.
Hey Paint Tan pals, we're gonna paint this Spacewolf today. It's gonna be a feel-good episode. I found this lone wolf in a used mini cabinet at my local gaming store. This little guy's wounded, and he's missing his wolf pack. So I thought, let's help this guy out. Let's lend this little fella a hand. First, we gotta find a hand. I know I got a hand around here somewhere. Let's see here.
Chainsaw.
You remember this stuff, right? So the first attempt to glue it didn't work. I need to fill in the hole with a little blob of milliput. And now the glue should stick. Because the plastic is still very soft, I'll use a toothpick instead of a hobby knife to clean up all this gloop around the joint. Our wounded warrior is on the mend, but now he needs a pack. Oh, it's a good thing I already got some ready. Okay, our soldier's looking well rehabilitated, and he's got his friends with him. You know what's coming next, right? Tag, you're it! The first step in the priming will be putting down a layer of matte black and giving complete coverage. Then I'll hold my airbrush above the model and spray a puff of white on a downward angle. We'll start by speedily slap chopping this Spacewolf with a touch of cool gray, and we'll add it to all the black areas but avoid the puff of white. Now we'll take a Wraith Black, which is like a dark charcoal gray. We'll apply this to the back side, the undersides of the armor, and all the areas that are sort of opposite to the puff of white on his face. We'll use a lawful white, which is basically a matte white. We use the matte white to bring contrast to the outermost edges, contours, and textures of the model. This is what everyone calls slap chopping, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what part's the slapping and what part's the chopping. Alright, our Spacewolf is repaired, primed, and ready to go. The next step, we're going to use Army Painter speed paints for most of the process. We're going to experiment with Cloudburst Blue and Holy White. There's something you should know about this paint. You have to shake the absolute hell out of it to mix in the white pigment on the bottom. This episode of Paint Hand Dan was brought to you by a hat. Because it's fucking bright in here. Okay, back to the show. I'd like to share why I decided to devote an entire video towards repairing a single Space Marine. I spent over 10 years working in healthcare, helping to improve quality of life for others, and I wanted to express that same joy and passion in this project. When I saw this lone wolf marooned in the cabinet without his pack, I thought it needed some love and attention. This little fella deserved a second chance to achieve greatness in Spacewolf Valhalla or whatever. I can't let it be resigned to a shelf and overlooked for its flaws. All this mini needs is just a little time and effort. It's not like it was expensive, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, just the arm. Okay, if you've made it this far in the video, I just want to take a second to say thank you Thank you so much. The fact you took time out of your day to watch this video means the world to me, and I truly appreciate you. We should all take some time to let the people close to us know how much we appreciate them. Sometimes that little pick-me-up can go farther than we ever realize. Next time you're talking to someone important in your life, let them know just how important they are. You never know. You might just start a ripple of kindness that spreads across the planet. But even if you just brighten one person's day, it's absolutely worth the time and effort. So, if you ever encounter a lonely one-armed space wolf in a cabinet, help him out. Lend him a hand. Thanks everyone for letting me share that with all of you. Okay, enough of that. Let's have some fun. Okay, he looks pretty good. I lightened up the pauldrons and put some dirt on the base. So I think we're done. Thank you so— Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Well, good thing it's YouTube. Thanks again for hanging out till the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What?